everybody, it's Danielle. Welcome back. I thought I would do a little review because I read a few books this week and I wanted to review one because I really liked it. And the second one, and I don't know if it's going to be a trilogy or a series, is coming out at the end of, I think the end of, I don't really know actually, maybe the end of September? I don't know. But I don't have the book here with me, so I will insert a picture of the book that I'm talking about right now. So The Thousandth Floor by Katharine McGee. So this book, it kept me going. Like, I literally started it at 7 and finished it later in that evening. I couldn't put it down. The cover is gorgeous, just gorgeous. But the premise of the book is, so it's based in Manhattan, and it's like 150 years in the future. And people now live in these skyscrapers. So the more money you have, the higher up you live in the skyscraper. And basically you can do everything in that skyscraper. So the kids go to school there, they're shopping there. If you have to go to like the doctor, whatnot, a lot of it's in that skyscraper, so you really don't have to leave. But then there's also like hovercrafts, and there's also retina scanning. So if you have to go into somewhere that's kind of prestigious, they'll scan your retinas to make sure that you can enter. And the cool part that I thought was, during the story, two people go to Paris, and they travel like through the ocean or under the ocean, and it only takes them like 3 hours to get there. And I'm like, oh my gosh. If you're wondering why I have my jacket on, I'm going to pizza in a few minutes. That's why you might hear my phone ringing. But I thought I would do this review before I left. So anyways, yeah, they can get around the world in like a few hours, which I think is super cool. But basically the story follows a bunch of friends. Some of them live on the top of the tower, some of them live on the bottom, but all their lives tend to intertwine. And you start following their stories and learning about them. I would have to probably say you'll get to know them if you read the book, but my favorite character is Avery Fuller, and she lives on the 1000th floor of the 1000th floor of the building. Woo! I think she's very interesting. I also think that I like Rylan. She's another girl that you get to know. I didn't really build a connection with any of the male characters in this, so I'm interested in learning more about them in the second story. But there's a lot of scandal, betrayal, that sort of thing. It kind of reminds me of that TV show Gossip Girl, however, just in the future. That's what it reminded me of. The thing that I really didn't care about was there is a lot of alcohol and drug use in this book, and I'm like, it's the future. A lot of you in this story have like money, or there's futuristic things you can do. Why are you doing so much drugs and alcohol? Like, geez, you can get to Paris in 3 hours. Go somewhere as opposed to drinking and doing drugs. I don't know. I wish that was a little bit more toned down, because it happens a lot in this book. The only cool thing I could think of was that they were at this one party and they were drinking, and they were drinking through like bubbles that were floating. How cool is that? I mean, I prefer like cream soda or something, but I thought that was really neat. So that's my only like real thing I really didn't care for. But I would also like to know more about this world that Katharine McGee created. Like, you find out some things about this futuristic world, but I want to know more. Like, I want to know more of the future stuff. So I kind of hope that in the next book, there's a little bit more world building, as well as continuing along with the story, because if you read the story, you know that someone dies. I won't tell you who dies, but somebody does. So I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the next book. I just want more world building and that future presence. And yeah, hopefully I'll like some of the male characters. We'll see, I don't know. But I would recommend picking up The Thousandth Floor by Katharine McGee. I really enjoyed it. And like I said, I couldn't put it down. It was a really quick read. But that's it, guys. I'm going to go out for pizza now. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.